The greatest mistake a man makes is believing that disrespect requires a response. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Marcus Aurelius wrote those words over 2,000 years ago. Today, in a world that constantly tests your boundaries, those words are the only guide you'll ever need. Let's get brutally honest. Meet Michael. He is 32 years old. He works 50 hours a week, smiles at passive-aggressive emails, and bites his tongue to protect his paycheck. He navigates a modern dating market that demands he chase and double text just to be seen. He plays the nice guy. He over-explains. And what has it gotten him? Exhaustion, burnout, and a quiet resentment. Every time you beg, you hand them your piece. Today, I am giving you 6 tactical Stoic protocols to master the power of silence. This is not about acting tough. This is about complete self-mastery. Pay close attention, because by Rule 5, I will show you exactly what often happens when you stop chasing and why people suddenly notice your absence. Rule 1. The illusion of explanation. Have you noticed? The more you explain, the less they value your words. Let's go back to Michael. He receives an unfair, subtly insulting email from a colleague who CC'd the manager, trying to throw him under the bus. His instinct screams, fight back, write a 5-paragraph essay proving them wrong. But here is the Stoic truth. People committed to misunderstanding, you will weaponize your explanations. Instead of taking the bait, Michael replies with 2 words. Message received. Or better yet, he doesn't reply at all. He addresses the work, not the drama. Suddenly, the colleague is left drowning in their own awkwardness, saying, silence is a mirror. Let them fight their own reflection. Rule 2. Silence as an offensive weapon. Seneca wrote, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." We live in an attention economy. Attention is your currency. Imagine Michael at the gym after a brutal day. His toxic boss texts him after hours, trying to spark panic over a minor issue. Michael reads it. He feels the anger rise, but he puts the phone down. He grabs the weights. He doesn't justify. He doesn't argue. He doesn't give them his focus. When someone disrespects you, they are demanding your mental bandwidth. Silence starves them. You either guard your peace, or someone else will spend it. Stop funding their ego. Rule 3. The myth of closure. Let's talk about self-betrayal. Michael goes on 3 great dates. Suddenly, he's ghosted. Given the cold shoulder, his ego screams for answers. He writes a massive paragraph in his notes app begging for closure. But Epictetus reminds us, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. If they truly cared, you wouldn't have to beg for a response. They would have given it to you with respect. You end up explaining your worth to someone who has already made peace with hurting you. Approval is rented power. Stop writing unsent letters. Your silence is the closure. Own your discipline. Listen to me. If you have ever had someone weaponize your kindness, or if you've ever chased someone who walked away, drop a comment below right now. I've been there. Let's see how many of us are breaking this cycle today. Rule 4. The sovereign disconnect. Society forces loyalty, but he's your boss. But you've known her for years. Loyalty to environments that destroy your character is self-sabotage. Michael doesn't make a dramatic exit. He doesn't scream, "I'm done." He simply cuts their access to his time. He responds slower. He stops showing up to their drama. Distance is a shield. People don't learn from your words. They learn from your absence. Access to you is a privilege. Rule 5. Trust patterns over promises. Words create illusions. Silence reveals reality. Remember that girl who ghosted Michael because he didn't send that needy paragraph because he used the sovereign disconnect. A week later, his phone lights up. "Hey, sorry I've been so busy lately. How are you?" If Michael wasn't grounded, he would reply instantly. He would reward her disrespect. But now, he watches. He trusts the pattern, not the promise. He sees the manipulation. Michael reads it. He smiles, locks the screen, puts it in his pocket, and walks away. When you stop talking, masks fall off. You give people the space to reveal their true nature. Let the silence speak. Rule 6. The untouchable aura. The world is loud. It will test your boundaries. But the man who does not explain himself is at peace. His value does not need to be translated to those who refuse to read it. There will always be moments where you feel the urge to fight, to prove, to text back. But think about this. 10 years from now, no one will remember the petty argument you refused to join, but you will remember the peace you protected. The strongest men are rarely the loudest. They are the ones who no longer need to win every battle to know their worth. Remember this golden rule. Respect begins when your need to be accepted ends. Every time you walk away quietly, you build self-worth. You build the kind of power that cannot be stolen. Your silence is the final word. You now know how to handle disrespect with complete self-mastery. But listen to me closely. Most men learn mental boundaries, but they remain financially trapped in the rat race. The Stoics believed true freedom begins with self-control, but it ends with having absolute control over your own resources. Because no man is truly free if he has to sell his peace of mind to pay his bills. The video on the screen right now will show you the exact Stoic strategy to build FU money and buy your ultimate freedom. Click it right now. I will see you there.